2S2W. Today, I'm joined with Mia, and we're going to be doing an extremely awkward interview. Ooh! Now, Mia is now a full-time Twitch streamer.
Yes.
If you couldn't tell by the low-cut top, who could have seen that coming?
You told me to wear it.
Don't leave that in. All right, now today there's a twist, because in this video we are going to be doing this awkward interview, but we're going to be doing it live. So there's no picking out questions that we don't want to answer.
Is there any one of Will's videos that you don't like?
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing it on the brilliant app Stereo, because they are the sponsors of this video. It's available on the App Store on Android for free. Link to my profile is in the description. Get it downloaded, and let's get on with the video.
Which of your fathers would win in a fight?
That's a fucking brilliant. Oh, who do you think?
I feel like my dad would win.
My dad is like, he's a gentle, calm man, but when it comes to it, I would back him. I know who I'd want to win in a fight.
Yeah, I know who I'd want to win as well. Yeah, your dad. I'd be rooting for Simon, yeah, but I don't know whether he'd have it.
Your dad's a big soft southern shite, and if my dad didn't chin him, I would.
Mia, would you leave WillNE for Memulus?
Would you leave me for George?
I don't know what George looks like, so I don't know.
If you had to leave us for one E-boy, which one would you leave us for?
Alex.
Alex? Why Alex? Is it because he's got a massive knob? It's because he's got a massive knob, innit?
Oh, you've seen straight through me.
If I could pick anyone, it'd be James.
I think you just fancy James.
If we broke up, right, and I had to watch you be with I'm Alex, mate, I would top myself. James, at least he'd be like, oh, well, she's happy now. Do you know what I mean?
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I think there's a correct answer to this. I would be able to shapeshift. If you can shapeshift, you can do everything. People are like, oh, well, I'd want to fly. Well, I could just shapeshift into a bird. People are like, oh, I want to be invisible. Well, I could just shapeshift into an ant.
You could also shapeshift over time into like a better looking version of yourself. Do you know what, I saw one before on Twitter and it was like the ability to refill things.
To refill things?
Yeah, empty bank account, fill it straight back up. I want a glass of water, fill the cup up.
You couldn't save the world with that, though.
You could save world hunger. How are you going to save the world with shape-shifting?
Not, because if there's like some big monster that's coming to like smash things up, right? Then I could shapeshift into some massive other monster and beat them up. You couldn't do that with a full glass of water.
Right, if you two had a threesome, yeah, with one other British YouTuber, who would it be?
Who could me and you double team? Who could we ground and pound? Zerka. I think me and you, Peg and Zerka, would be a great Thursday afternoon.
I already told you I don't like beards.
Well, turn him round. It'll be fine.
Turn him proud.
Who are your weirdest celebrity crushes?
I used to really fancy Kim Possible growing up.
That's not weird.
What do you mean that's not weird? She's an animated character. She's not real.
Shigo is the better looking one with the dark hair.
I didn't discover me taste until later, though.
I really like Sacha Baron Cohen.
You... Borat?
Yeah, Borat.
You fancy Borat?
Not as Borat, just Sacha Baron Cohen.
If you could shag any Shrek character, who would it be?
The dragon? She's quite fit.
The dragon.
If Donkey can do it, I can. What about human Shrek?
Yeah. I'd take human Shrek.
I look a bit like him.
If you could go back to the start of your YouTube career, would you do anything differently?
Like on YouTube, yeah. I would go back to 2016 and tell myself to frame up the camera properly and not cut off half my chin and not get so close.
Would you rather
eat
the first 90% of a
lollipop
or the last 10%, Will?
I'd rather just give it all, Charlie. I'm not having someone else claim the glory for my hard work if you're doing the 90%, and then I don't want to just sit and goal hang. So I'll take the whole lot, mate.
Hi Will, hi Mia, lots of love from our end. What is your favourite movie and why?
I'll go for the correct answer here. It's Pokemon the movie 2000. That is the only answer to this question. It's the best one.
You watched that recently, didn't you?
Yeah, and you called it shit.
It was shit.
It's not shit. It's the greatest movie of all time.
Mia, is Will actually your type? Or do you prefer more alternative boys since you're an e-girl?
What? What was her name? I'm gonna chin it. You were a normal person when you met me, and then you turned into an e-girl. So really, I'm the alternative one.
You're the alternative one.
Yeah, did you not see me chaining the last E-Boys podcast? I look rock and roll, mate. Do you prefer more alternative boys than your vanilla boyfriend, Mia?
I wouldn't know you're not similar.
What would you describe me as then?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh, grow up, man. You wait.
Would you rather live with Belle Delphine or live with Morg's mum?
I would.
You're only coming out alive on one of those options.
I think Morg's mum is quite a normal person behind the camera. I think she's just a normal, middle-aged mother who just goes along with the videos.
Do you think she'd look after you? Do you think she'd do your washing and ironing?
Is Mia actually an e-girl?
Mia, are you actually an e-girl?
I just like wearing the cat ears, to be honest.
I think that kind of does it though, because if you look at you, I can't see you right now, but I know for a fact you got pink headphones on with stupid ears.
Yeah.
And your chair's got ears on it, and a chain round your neck.
Yeah. You've got me spot on there. You just profiled me to a T.
So I would say yes.
How often do you shit on the average day?
If I ever have a good idea, I go and sit on the loo and try and mull it over. And obviously, sometimes you need a shit, sometimes you don't. So I'll probably force about 3.
Sometimes you just stand in the bathroom.
I don't just stand and shit. Hang on, clear that up.
How did your first date go? Was it extremely awkward or was it alright?
I didn't think it was awkward at all, and I hadn't really been on very many dates.
Bollocks.
You just greeted me with like such a big smile, and your energy was like, it was up there. No, I don't think it was awkward at all.
This is very soppy for the SDW channel. I knew as soon as I met with you, like I wanted. Can I say wanted to be with you?
Yeah.
I remember like meeting you and being like, yeah, you're a bit of me. But no more of that, and we'll stop that there.
Would you rather not speak to Mia for a year or not speak to any of the E-boys for a year?
If I could choose not to speak to the E-boys I would pay not to speak to the fucking E-boys for a year. I'll take that one.
What's your favourite thing about each other?
Mia, what's your favourite thing about me? Apart from me gorgeous good looks and me northern charm.
How your level of like emotional intelligence is really high, and like you're really in tune with how I'm feeling.
You soppy bugger. Next question.
You're not gonna tell me what's your favourite thing about me?
Will, would you rather never go back to Newcastle and never see Mia again?
I would never go back to Newcastle. Never.
Yeah.
Where do you think Newcastle United will finish this season? And the second question is, what advice would you give to a young, aspiring YouTuber?
Right, we're fucked if he stays. If that big cabbage man stays, we're finished. And advice? Mia, what advice would you give to an aspiring influencer apart from don't?
Just find a YouTuber to go out with.
Have you ever had any embarrassing parent stories between the two of you?
Oh, yep. Well, not parent, but grandparent.
Okay, so Christmas Eve, me and Will went to stay with my mum and my nan who lived in Spain at the time. We had quite a bit to drink. Will was very, very drunk, wrapped in a blanket on the floor of the bedroom. I was like, are you going to write out the cards for tomorrow, like the Christmas cards? And he's like, yeah, right. So don't think anything of it. The next day, he's got a very sore head, comes down Christmas morning, gives Christmas cards to my nan and to my mum. And what did you write in the card?
Oh, don't make me say it. I wrote a nice card out to your gran, and bear in mind this is the first time I've ever met her, and I signed the card, lots of love from big gorgeous Will, and she just read it out and was like, oh, right, yeah, thanks. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous.
Is there any one of Will's videos that you don't like?
Yeah. When you did the spending $2,500 on Belle Delphine's Patreon, he didn't actually tell me. So the first I heard of it was seeing a notification coming up on my phone. I spent $2,500 on Belle Delphine's Patreon. I was like, oh, have you now?
How do you approach that conversation? I just thought, look, I'll put it up, and by the time it's up, well, we're out of the woods there.
Hello, what's it like living with WillNE? Well, not living with him, but being his girlfriend. Is he the same as he is in all his videos?
Yeah. Every time you wake up in the morning, you're greeted with, right, hello, Mia, how's it going? Absolutely. Am I the same in my videos?
I'd say you're much more calm and
strong and daring.
Yeah, no.
Way more sex appeal.
He's really soppy.
Mia, did you know who Will was before you went on a date with him?
No. When we went on the date, yeah, because we'd been messaging each other.
You've been like, oh, you hot stud, just been watching loads of twatties, please take us out and rail us.
Yeah, I was revising.
What is the worst part of the UK?
What did he say?
Worst part of the UK.
The audacity to ask that with a Brummie accent. Middlesbrough, though. Middlesbrough, lock in Middlesbrough.
I love you so much, me. I'm just going to say you're like such an icon. But what is Will's worst habit?
Hang on. Did you hear that? So she just comes in and goes, oh, I love you so much, for Mia. I love you, Mia. Oh, Mia, you're great. What's the worst thing about Will?
I've got to respect it.
Get fucked.
The worst thing about you can get quite frustrated with yourself. You get a bit irritable and a little bit frustrated. You're quite easily annoyed.
Yeah.
By small things that I do.
So if we're ever sat together, right? See, I'm sat at my desk and like Mia's just like sat in the bed or like sat in the chair or whatever. It's just a constant stream of TikToks, like background noise in the back of my head. It'd be like, no, swipe, and then it drives us wild. So what I've done is I've turned that question and said the worst thing about you.
The other day you said that that you have to be annoying on purpose to make up for how annoying I just am, the fact that I exist.
I was joking.
What is the most scandalous thing that happened in your school?
It's a little bit Waterloo Road, but it would be like one of the first episodes in the series, not like a series ender. There was one proper lippy lass. She said something on Facebook or whatever, and it had really pissed off two people from another school. At like lunch one day, they came into our school, right, and then locked her in the textiles room and beat her up.
Whose farts stink the most?
Good question. I don't think... How long have we been together? Like what?
Nearly 3 years.
Yeah, I've never heard Mia fart. I'm not convinced it happens.
Yes!
I've no clue how you do it.
I've put the grind in.
If you could do any other career, what would you do?
I think mixed martial arts for me.
Mixed martial arts. You could do that now. You could do that as a hobby. What's stopping you?
Well, no, it's just career. If this is my favourite thing. I don't have to get punched in the head here. But if I had to switch up, yeah, I think that would be the one. What about you, Mia?
I would love to be a pilot. I've always said that from when I was a child. I wanted to be a pilot, but my eyes are really bad and you need to have good eyesight to be a pilot.
If I got on a plane and you were the one flying it, my God, I'd melt down on the spot right there.
What do you miss the most about your high school?
Oh, do you know what I miss?
Pulling all those girls.
Yeah, chinning all the teachers. No, do you know what? This sounds deep, but I miss when just like everything was just really simple, wasn't it? You just do your few hours till 3 o'clock and then go home and play COD. And you'd see all your mates all the time. But that's the one good thing about lockdown is since like lockdown stuff, I'm now spend a lot more time talking to people from school and like playing games with them, and that's been really good.
Mia, can you make Will wear a maid's outfit for his next video, please?
That's weird.
Have you wore a maid outfit before, Will?
One, no, right, but two, these messages are usually from lasses going, oh, I want to see Alex in a maid's dress. If you like us like that, just say it, mate. Just say it.
What is the weirdest public interaction you ever had with someone?
There's like urinal ones that are always a bit weird.
What, in the bathroom? You don't like that, do you?
I've seen other people get it worse though. Like I've been like on a night out and JJ been there and people just like hanging off his shoulder whilst he's just trying to take a piss. Oh, there was one night someone started hiding like rocks at my window on Christmas morning at like 6 a.m, knocking on the door to see us.
Were you even there?
I know I was fast asleep, but my mum was raging.
If you could create an ultimate YouTube boy band or girl band, doesn't matter, who would you put in it?
Oh, this is like take me back to that. What was the one Joe Sugg was in? I feel like we've regressed from them. It was like Marcus Butler, that Jim Donny, Alfie Days. They looked like a boy band. I don't know. Have we got any boy band looking YouTubers? I mean, Al's got to be in it. He's got the long hair. I think Alex, Einaber, and Lawrence McKenna. And Vic. Give it Vic. I reckon he's got some vocals. Right, anyway, that is the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure you download Stereo. Brilliant app. Go and drop us a follow on there. I'm genuinely planning on going live a lot more on there in the weeks to come, so make sure you get amongst that. And anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.